Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm doing another reading video. Um, I mentioned in the last one that I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep putting these on this channel or if I wanted to put them on my crafting channel because they're kind of, a hybrid of bookish content and crafting content, but I feel like it's a little bit maybe more relevant to a crafting channel, even though I do my bookish content on this channel. I don't know. At the time that I'm recording this voiceover, it's literally right after I recorded the last voiceover. So that video hasn't gone live yet, so I don't have anybody's opinion yet. But I have decided that I have. So this is the fourth one. This is the fourth one. And I have on my schedule, I already have like all of January's videos planned out and when they're going to go up. And I already have it planned out and slotted for the fifth one to go up on this channel in January. So I'm going to do that. And then the sixth one that goes up, I will be putting on my crafting channel. And I just want to see how it does over there. I'm just curious. So it won't be till February that one goes up on my crafting channel. Um, but that's not really a big deal. I still want your opinions on which channel you think these videos belong on, but for the next couple, they'll be on here, which is not a super big deal. Plenty of other videos go up on this channel. This channel I upload twice a week. Um, the my other two channels, one of them I upload once a month, or not once a month, once a week, and the other one I upload uh, once a week every other week, and then twice a week every other week. At least that's what I've been doing up to the point where I'm recording this voiceover, but I think in the new year, in 2025, I'm going to start only posting once a week on that channel as well. Um, just because at the beginning of this month, I did do a lot of pre recording for videos for that channel. And I would like to have them stretch as far as possible because this next year I think is going to be kind of hectic and busy for me. So I think I am going to go down to just one a week every week. I don't really think that that's a big deal. I don't think anybody's gonna care. People might not even notice at all. I don't know. But um, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't even know why I started talking about that. Heck if I remember. Anyway, I'm doing a review page here for, which one is this? A Court of Wings and Ruin? Is that what this one's called? Yeah. This is the third book in the ACOTAR series. I'm pretty sure I gave this one 5 stars, but like I said in the last video, I really need to reread the series because while I remember what happens, I feel like there's a lot of nuance that I maybe just kind of flew through because I was just reading them so fast because I was really enjoying them. But I feel like I need to reread the series and slow down and really absorb everything because if I'm being perfectly honest, I think there's a good chance that if I actually slowed down and let myself pay attention to the nuance and everything, I think there's a good chance I might give these books lower scores. I think I read these last year, I think in late summer, early fall, around there, I think. I don't remember exactly, but somewhere around there. And that was really what kickstarted the resurgence of my interest in reading because as an adult, just life and circumstances got in the way, and reading really took a spot on the back burner, and it wasn't a priority. And while it was something I was still interested in, it just, other things took precedent. But when I read this series, that kind of spurred me back into doing a lot of reading and making it a priority. And I think I was just so excited to be like reading again that I just I just read it too fast, I think. Uh, Next, I'm going to be doing one for A Court of Frost and Starlight, which is the novella for the series. I keep calling it the fourth book because I read these books from a box set, so to me, like it shows up as the fourth book in the box set, so I just kept calling it the fourth book. But technically, it's not. Technically, it's book 3.5 because it's technically just a novella, but I don't know. So I think The Court of Silver Flames is the fourth book, which I keep calling that the fifth book. I don't know. I don't think anybody's noticed or cared, but I do recognize that I have been wrong when I've said that in the past, technically. Um, I liked this book. I feel like a lot of people skip over this. They don't like, either they read it and they say it doesn't matter, or they don't read it because it's a novella and they're like, I don't really care. It's kind of like the holiday episode of a show where for the most part like it's meant to be fillery, but in my opinion this book is still important to read if you're reading the series. It does give you um like some situations happen that I feel are important or kind of add depth or context to things that happen in A Court of Silver Flames. Uh, and then also, there's like something with more that happens in this book that's like weird and I don't know, a little suspicious actually. But I do think that if you are reading the series and you're enjoying the series, I think that it is worth it to read this one before you read um, A Court of Silver Flames. And I think I gave this one 4 stars. I think I that was the order that I 5 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars, 4 stars. I think that's what I did. And then 1 star for the final book. Um Anywho, this book doesn't really require a 2-page spread, but the amount of pages I had left and the other books that I had in the lineup to do just made, I don't know, sense to do this one as a double spread just because of spacing issues. But it really doesn't like necessarily need it, but it's fine. I'll be able to fill it out, no problem. I did pull out a new washi tape for this one. So far I've been just using the same small handful of washi tapes and just picking whichever one works best with the spread that I'm doing, but really none of them made sense for this color scheme on the cover. So I went ahead and pulled out a new one. It's not new, but it's like new to the group of ones I've been using. And I think that works out better than any of the other ones would have. I actually ended up finding another washi after I filmed this that would have worked even better, but it's totally fine. This ends up looking just fine. I feel like the yellow highlighter is the one that I use the most. Like, so many books have yellow details on them. I don't know why. It's so interesting. But just filling out the info. My handwriting is not cute, but whatever. Also, I think when I was doing this, it was so cold. My fingers were like icicles. My fingers were freezing, so my dexterity was pretty low, so that means my handwriting's going to be worse than normal, which it was a little messier than normal, but honestly, my handwriting's just not great. This page ends up being just so over the top with stickers. Um, and I used like winter and Christmas stickers because this book was like a winter slash Christmas situation book. And I do end up using some of the more like traditional Christmas colors too. I was planning originally to only use these like pastel ones, but I ended up using the traditional colors as well, even though there's no red or green or anything in the cover. It's a Christmas book, kind of. They don't call it Christmas. It's like winter solstice or something, um, which is not the same thing as Christmas, but um, it's Christmas esque. So I'm using them here. Because why not? I think I started using these because I didn't think that the pastel ones would end up being enough. Honestly, they probably would have been, but oh well. This one is pretty chaotic looking in the end, but I still think it's cute. I like how it turned out. And I love the little beanie on the book. It looks so cute. It looks like the book's wearing a hat. And I'm just working on finishing up that sheet. Oh, I missed a snowflake. Okay. And since I knew I wasn't going to have a lot to write on this one, I did put some stickers in the middle there just to be able to use more, honestly. I don't think I use all of the stickers. I'm pretty sure I don't. Just throw these candy canes around. And the small little like sprinkle stickers. Oh, there's the snowflake I missed. A couple snowflakes. But I think that was it for that one. And that's it for that. What else do I do in here? Do I do a third one? I think I do a third spread in this. I'm not sure why I changed it up like that. In all the other ones that I did, I only did 2 spreads, but whatever, that's fine. So I'm doing a spread for Pretty Girls Make Graves, which is a book that I read on KU, I think. And I liked the book so much that I bought the physical copies. This is a duology. It's a duology, but it takes place within like a universe of different books. There is another series that's like high school prep bully romance or something like that. That if you want to read that one by this author, you should read that series first because there are spoilers in this series for that one. I have no interest in reading that series. I didn't even realize it existed until I started reading this one anyway, so I don't really care. Um, this. What am I doing here? I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, there are parts in this book, and this is what made me realize that there's probably another series that's adjacent to this one, because there are parts in this book where it's describing relationships between some people as if you should already know these things. Um, but clearly I did not because I never read that series. So that tipped me off. Uh, but honestly, it's not a big deal because anything that you need to know about them, it tells you in these books. So you don't have to read the other series to read this one. But if you want to read both, you should read the other one first. I'm sure that makes sense. But this is about a girl who gets a scholarship to go to this fancy art school in England. After she has a podcast that goes viral, um, on which she investigates uh, some crime having to do with her dad's death. The the funeral home swapped out her dad's ashes for the ashes of a gerbil or something. Gerbil or a guinea pig, I don't know. Um, and that's what her podcast is about. It goes viral, and she gets invited to go to this school. So she goes to the school, and she's trying to figure out what her next season is going to be about. She's like trying, as she's going through her classes, she's like searching for a new story to cover for her podcast. And then her roommate ends up going missing. So she decides that like this is going to be her story. She's going to investigate the disappearance of her roommate. And it's definitely a dark romance. But like not the darkest. It's not like dark, but there are dark elements and taboo elements to the romance in these books. Um, I feel like these books could be read as one book. Sometimes I kind of forget what happened in which because I read them literally back to back, and the books, like the second book, picks off immediately where the first one left off. There's no like separation between the two really. So in my brain, they're kind of just one big book, and I always forget where one stops and the other one begins. I don't know. But I do really, I do really like these. Um, I think they're just really fun, and I don't know. I don't really know what else to say about these, about this book. Uh, I had my husband listen to this on audiobook. Uh, yeah, it was really funny. Really funny having him read this. Oh yeah, I mean, I put no, that's not what I put dark romance slash dark academia for the genre, and yeah, I think that this definitely falls under the category of dark academia. Um, it follows, you know, posh, rich, rude, um, college students in a really exclusive Greek class that you know, there's a secret society, there's murder and mayhem, and I definitely think that this counts as dark academia, but it's also very smutty taboo romance. I love these butterflies so much. That probably wasn't the best placement. I'm not in love with that. But I love these butterflies. I love them. I'm trying to use the ones that have like black and red elements because those go best with this book cover. I don't remember if I only use butterflies or not. I am not certain. feel like maybe I use butterflies and then the constellation stickers again. Maybe. Yes, that is what I do. I really like these constellations. I just need to get more Happy Planner sticker books. I really don't, actually. That's an untrue statement. I do not need to get more. I need to go through more of them though and pick out some more of the decorative sheets to use. But yeah. I love these little stars. They're so cute. I did a video on my planner channel where I went through and organized all of my sticker books, and most of those are Happy Planner sticker books. But I went through and I organized them, but I feel like I need to go through them again with like a specific thing in mind, like specifically looking for decorative pages that I don't necessarily need to keep with their respective sticker books. I feel like maybe I'm tapped out on that though. I don't know. I'll have to take another look. I feel like a lot of the ones that I have left in there, I want to keep with the sticker books that they're with so that I can use them in rewind planning, because I'm running out of options for that as well. It's getting a little rough out here trying not to buy any stickers, but I'll survive. It's okay. But that's pretty much the end of the video. So if you enjoyed it, thumbs up, subscribe. Um, let me know in the comments down below where you think I should put these videos on which channel. But yeah, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.